Hi, and welcome to the mind behind, the mind behind the camera. M my brain stopped there. For a second, I was like, what did I forget to show call again? What I do, like, randomly words, and I was like, yeah. And today, I was just streaming up by Twitch, and I just played Assassin's Creed Black Flag for the last time, and I talked about how good the games are, and I got into a topic and I was like, oh, I should shut the fuck up right now and switch to recording this. And it's good and evil. What is classified as good and what is classified as evil? So, yes, we have our perspectives on what is what. Stealing is classified as evil, but is it really evil? Is it actually good? Is it actually bad? Isn't that a perspective? Like everything we see. People like me. Okay, so if you see it like I do, like everything I say, everything I do is like perspective, always perspective. Basically, we're gonna talk about good and evil and perspectives about it. No act is ever good or evil. An act is only how you see it. You can see a man on the street get beaten up. The question is it in self-defense the man beat him up? Or did he do it because he was angry at the man without a reason, because he bumped into him and got mad? What makes his acts evil? What makes his acts good? And what is it in his eyes that makes it good? Like, every act is, you need to think it like this. Thievery is not evil or bad, good. It's not. I see it as a bad thing to do, of course. But about the person doing it, does he see it as bad? Does he see it as a crime? Does he see it like, I did wrong here? You see many people plead that they didn't do anything bad. But it's because in their mind, they're not crazy. Not all of them, of course. Some are actually crazy, but they see it, they didn't do anything wrong. He did this. I did this to him. Revenge. Is that good or evil? That's a cause also. He sees his act being good. But for us, he murdered a man without a reason. Even if it's for revenge in this case. And it's bad. It's evil. It's an evil act. But for him, it was a good act. And would that be reverse, or could that work in reverse? That what he sees as evil, we can see as good. Like helping a person is a good act. Whoever they are, is a good act to actually help a person. But for him, who maybe knows or maybe know what this person have done in the past, think it's a bad act because we're helping a person that has been bad, that's done bad things that we should actually think about happen. But why? Why is the past that matters then? If he has been bad in the past, it doesn't say he's changed to the good. And reverse, the good and evil, is two opposites of the same coin. You can flip a coin, you can get head or tails. Life is like that. You can either get head or you get tails. And it doesn't matter which one you become, because maybe in your eyes, you are the head. Well, for others, you are the tail, because you are the bad one, and for you, you are the good one. And you sit there wondering, why do some people like me, maybe? But that's because they see you as a bad person, even though what you think is good. Like, you hear people, even if it's jokingly, say that, oh, killing you is a good act, or you getting rid of yourself would be a good act. Like, that is not a good act, because a good act, in my opinion, is to be yourself. Not in the bad way that you should beat up people or be mean to people, but in the way to be nice. That's a good act. Being yourself. Even you can have a rude attitude and still be nice. You can be honest. Honesty is what lasts the longest. That is a good act in my opinion. And if you're rude, I don't give a F, because that's one thing. Being rude, yeah, is a bad thing in length. Maybe you get enemies and stuff like that, but as long as you're honest, it doesn't matter how you act. I try to be a nice person. I say it as like work, and yeah. But that is the thing. Now I'm talking about myself. What I think is good and what's bad. Why is that right then? Why is something like that right for me? Why have I that thought process? I don't know. That is how I'm thinking. It's how I'm listening to people, seeing people, and mostly it's how your parents have taught you. And sometimes that can also be the issue to why you have forced K. I'm not using certain stuff here. I was gonna say one thing that I didn't, but certain stuff like abuse, specifically abuse in general, any sort of abuse of any kind is not okay in our eyes. But for a kid that was abused, do you think that it's okay to hit people? And that's because they are traumatized. But we have our good standards. And why does the perspective of that make bad? Why that he's learned to think that that is a good thing? Why does that make him bad? Why doesn't that make someone else bad that does that actually acts nice? Why isn't that bad? Why is acting like a person that cares and stuff like that? Why isn't that bad? Why is the guy who's abusive bad and not the guy who's actually caring? Uh, yeah, more. I think I have more. I need to think. Don't think, you don't help yourself. I take this example and see if we can go to, like, yeah, that's like one example. Why an abusive guy? Why is he bad and the nice guy good? The one who cares, who always help people. Why he's good? Why isn't he bad? That is how we see things. One person that is violent is bad. Someone who's caring is good. That's views. But who says, what if he's an alcoholic? Does that make him a bad person still? Because he drinks a lot? The caring person, is he a good person or is he a bad person? That is what you need to add in. What does he has problem with? He has problem at home. Does he has issues, other issues that we don't know about? That makes him a bad person. The abusive man maybe has good grades in school. Think he maybe gives to charity. Why does that make him? But he's still a bad person because he's abusive. You need to always think on the two sides here. Every coin has two sides. You have the good side and you have the bad side. But then you have to give into also the part of why. Why is he the bad person then? Why is he on the bad side of the coin? Why isn't he the good side of the coin when he does more than the guy that maybe care about just people, but he maybe has never given charity? you can get carried in many different ways. But and he's an like just drugs. Try to think of bad stuff. He's like he gets a really bad temper. He's not abusive in the way, but he's like get bad temper and sometimes be vocal abusive. Sometimes it's alcohol, good stuff. Sometimes. But what about and the abusive guy? Let's give it to Shady here. Good grades in school. He very talks bad about people behind back because front guy that wants to take out with people in front of them. He sometimes help old lady over weight or stuff like that. And he's more classified as the bad guy because he don't care. Like care about it. Even if he gives to charity, care, but he still do good act. And even the good that's also an issue. We have good act and we have bad act. Why? What is it that makes a good? What weighs out that the good act better than a bad act? What makes a bad act worse? Good act. What makes a good act like? I'm gonna take two small things that should be. I would say taking an apple and helping a person. What makes that? What makes which one is more worth? Is the stealing the apple? If okay, he steals the apple, but he helps a person by doing it. But he gives it to someone who needs food or something. Is it a bad act or a good act? Does that weigh out the bad act of his stealing? Good act then because it's helping someone, or is it still a bad act? Oh my fucking god! I'm sound like Socrates in. Jesus Christ! It's gonna. Oh god, that was like the. But like, yeah, what makes that a good act? If he steals an apple to feed a person that needs it, is it a bad act or a good act then? And what makes and here's another thing. If killing a person save 100 or not kill the person, don't save 100. What makes which one is the good act? Is it killing the one person or not killing the one? Is that which one is the good act and which is the bad act? And what makes it a bad act doing it? Or what makes it a good act? Like if you kill him, that's classified as a bad act, but you save 100 people, that's a good act. But don't kill him, it's a good act, but he killed 100 people, that's a bad act. Knowing this is a reason. How will you do it? Will you kill him or will you not kill him? Would you kill a man to save 100 lives, or would you not kill a man and let the 100 lives die? That's like the issue with with the Hitler thing. Like, if you could go back in time, would you kill Hitler or not? Like, that's an issue because he's gonna kill a lot of people. But and knowing that, would you be able to kill him? Because killing him is a bad act, but knowing what he would do is also a bad act. So, what weighs out the good and the bad in the situation? Is saving the people a good act that weighs out the killing? Or is the killing still so bad that it doesn't weigh out the good act you do? And does the saving those, letting those 100 people die being such a bad act that saving him doesn't weigh out? That's an issue. We don't know what is making it right and what. a bad act. It's perspective. I said it. If you somehow can stop him without killing him, then it's fine. Then it's a good act. You don't have to kill him and you worry about it. But the morality about it would be that he doesn't kill. That's the thing. We have more morality here. Like, what does your Bible say? If you kill him, is it a good act? Or is it a bad act? I had this in Swedish one. I talked about this with a friend. Like, is good and bad is a perspective, yes. But what act better than another act of the different thing? Good or bad, it's the one coin. Because you can never do good without doing bad. That's an issue. For every person you help, maybe someone you talk with will get hurt. And reverse. Someone you hurt will make someone better. So the question is, helping someone and still knowing that it will hurt someone, a good act or a bad act? What makes either a good act or a bad act? Okay, so you have two friends, both are needing your help, but you can only help one because you don't have time. Well, how would you why the one you will help, but one of them you will help and the other one you will not? Is the good act in this case still good, or is it a bad act because you can't help both? You see, it's a moral here. Like, either you don't help either, and that's a really bad act. He was eyes, but for you it was like, I couldn't choose. I want to help both, but I can't. And if I choose one, the other one may get hurt. There is a moral here. Other cases, you choose one, but the other one get hurt, and that's also a bad act because you hurt someone, but you still help someone. Bad act and good act. That's what it is all about. Perspective. And yes, sometimes I agree on most things people say is evil. A few things I'm like, okay, it's fine in certain cases depending on the issue. But does it make it still morally correct? Maybe not. Anything correct? Probably not. But that is good. What is your take on it? Are your acts made in a goodwill? Everyone, just for you. Is it a bad act that you think are good? Helping someone sometimes hurt someone. What makes that bad? Sometimes knowing you could save someone by killing someone, what makes it a bad act? What makes it a good act? That's the thing. Acts are perspectives. Everything we do, nothing is good, nothing is bad. It's perspective. It's how we see it. That's take of. It's always been about perspective. Nothing is ever true. But yeah, don't forget to subscribe. I will see you guys in the next episode. Oh, whatever it's called. Probably channel is